Hi and welcome to this video. My name is Armin. I'm a professional jazz guitarist, play gigs every week. Been studying Royal College of Music here in Stockholm, and I'm just a guy making videos teaching guitar to the people. And I also started teaching mental health stuff too, because I think it's really important that when pursuing a career in music, that you know that like 80%, 90% of it is just mental health, right? You having a good mental health, you taking care of your internal space will just help you get paid gigs. It will help you having fun playing. It will help you accept where you are in your process. I go around feeling bad about my playing. I go around feeling like I'm in this hierarchy of players and like, oh, who's better than who? Is this person better than me? Is that person better than me? And it's just, I've been through it all, right? I've been playing for a couple of years now. I've been through the music school elitism. Now I'm in a place where I'm really happy in my life. Like I gig every week with my favorite musicians. I play music because it's fun. I get to teach guitar to you guys, and I've taught guitar to a lot of people who also invested in my course that I have online called Improvisation Made Simple. It is down in the description if you're interested in joining the people who've transformed their playing forever. Like, I'm so grateful, but it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for me taking care of my mental health, all right? I have to make that clear. Let's talk about beliefs. So beliefs, what's a belief? Well, a belief is something you believe in, right? Something you believe in as the truth. That is a belief. And usually beliefs are something that we are born with. Or we're not born with them, but when you grow up, your parents, your environment, the people around you, your friends, just imprint the beliefs in your head. So let's say a belief that me and my friend had, or let's say a belief that I had was, you can't make money playing jazz guitar. Impossible. Like that was my belief, and you probably have that belief because most people have that belief. So it's not a weird thing. Like you're not like a bad person, or you shouldn't feel shame or anything for having a belief that you can't make money playing jazz guitar. It's just probably a product of your environment and what people have said to you when you grew up, and that is something that you need to be aware of. That this is not the stuff you believe in. You should ask yourself, be critical towards why you think certain things about certain things. So why do you think that is there proof? Do you actually have evidence, statistics that can prove that you can't make money playing jazz, or you can't make good money? Because to be honest, me and my friend, we actually make pretty damn good money playing gigs 2 times a week. And we're aiming for playing 3 and 4 times a week. You know, it's because we imprinted a different belief in our head that just benefited of us. So you can go 2 ways here. Either you can have your belief that you can't make money playing jazz. This is just an example. Like maybe you have a different belief, but let's just say this belief. You have the belief of that you can't make money playing jazz. And then the next belief you have is, like if I go search for gigs, I don't get paid. Like I won't get paid. This is how much I get paid. So you have an idea of how much you're worth, right? How much money that is worth paying you for every gig. And well, if you have that belief, of course, that's what's going to happen. Like when you go to a place, it's not like they're going to be like, oh, we're going to pay you so much more than you think you are worth. No. When you go to a place, search for a gig, or you apply for a gig, or you want to talk to the right person, you need to believe in your head that you're worth this amount of money, or that you want to play there every week, and you want to make a living playing jazz, and you are certain that it's possible. If you don't have that belief, then it's going to be difficult. And that is why mental health plays a very good role in playing jazz guitar, doing something creative in your life. So that is just like having that belief that you are worth a lot of money for playing your art that you've probably practiced for a lot of years in. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I have practiced so many hours in this that I have to be my own best friend in, like, I've practiced. I have a long way to go. Not saying that I don't have a long way to go. I have a long way to go, but I still want to freaking do this. I still want to get paid. I still want to get paid what I'm worth, and I'm worth money. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I'm worth to live off of this because I've been practicing a lot of years, and when I play music, I play from the bottom of my heart, and I'm making the world a better place, like however you want to play. Like, that's how I think about it. And when I think about it like that, when I go to places and we kind of apply for gigs, people are like, okay, but these guys know what they're worth. When me and my friend went and searched for gigs all over our city, the only thing we thought about was just belief. What do we believe we're worth? That's it. So we kind of just had to be there for each other, talking to each other like, it's possible, all right? We can do this. And now we're doing it. So it's like, and I mean, take this YouTube channel, for example. Now I'm almost at 12,000 subscribers. Thank God. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting this channel and being here and learning. But it's like, it's the same thing. Like growing a YouTube channel from the start. Do you think I thought like, oh, this will be easy? No, it was my belief. I had a belief that if I just do this for enough amount of time, I will attract people who like this kind of stuff, who want to learn. And since I have stuff to say, because my background, because I come from a family of no musicians or anything, I just learned by myself. Then I had the belief like I can teach people how to play guitar. I can teach people about mental health or whatever it is. I know I can do that. And when I have that belief, what happens? Well, I attract people who resonate, who can relate to me, because you probably relate to me. That's why you're watching all the way here. And that's the reason why I'm making videos too, because it's just a beautiful kind of exchange of experiences, if that makes sense. Talking about the mental health thing, I was down bad. I've said this in a couple of videos, but like a couple of years ago now, I think now it's like 2-3 years ago, I was smoking a lot of weed. I had a lot of mental health issues. This was the time when I went to school here in Stockholm, like the Royal College of Music. It was my first year. I was smoking a ton of weed. I was comparing myself to others. I had so much anxiety. Like my anxiety was off the roof. Like I was just feeling very bad, and you know, it was also this feeling of like I didn't know what to do with my life. And also like guitar wise, I wasn't in a place where I didn't know how I wanted to sound. So it was always like this, and I'm grateful for this part because it was like a part of like me finding my own sound, me finding what I wanted to do. And it was like, you have to kind of go through that. Maybe you're through that right now. That where you kind of want to find how is it you want to sound and stuff, and that's also a good thing to be in that. You know, I'm Swedish, like I'm born here, but my parents are from Iran, and being Swede but not looking like the others too was something that it took a toll on my mental health. Imagine being in a school where everybody's white, right? Everybody's white. I don't care what anybody says. Mentally, that's tough because a lot of our kind of our perception of life is like, or just evolutionary. When you see a space of people where nobody looks like you, it's gonna be tough because it's meant like you can't. It's subconscious, right? And so that was something that was really difficult for me. All the years that I studied music, it was everybody was white. And that is just something that, you know, as a person of color, or how you want to say it, like having parents from the Middle East, it was difficult for me. And I don't give a freaking F what people think about it because it's just my experience. All right? And so that was also something that like the problem with it was that it's a problem in itself. Why aren't there people of color playing music? I mean, it's not like we don't have people of color here in Sweden. You know, we have a lot of them. So why aren't they playing music? Well, it's a question of how the classes are made here in Sweden. People who have money usually can play music. So it's like that. It's a question of money. It's a question of education, and you know, it's a political question. It took a toll on me because it's like I went to gigs and never saw somebody that looked like me. And when I was younger, it was a very annoying thing. Like I wanted to see somebody that looked like me so I could be inspired by that guy or that person. You know, it's like it's not a weird thing. And as a white person seeing in Sweden, seeing going to gigs, you will always see people who look like you, so you don't think about it. You just get inspired and be like, "Oh my god, that's so good." And it's not like I don't get inspired by, I mean, like my greatest idol is white, so it doesn't have to do anything with that. It's just when you are growing up and you already have the differences in kind of how you look and all that, it's subconscious. You know what I'm saying? And it's also a problem. Like it shouldn't be like that. It should be more diverse. It definitely should. But what I'm saying is all these little stuff takes a toll on your mental health. I'm not going to sit here, like I'm not saying you should be negative or anything, like the opposite. But the truth is this is how it looks, right? And now with this, I can change my belief. Like I can still choose to believe in the stuff that benefit me, right? And just that is it, you know? And stand up for people that, you know. So it's like all of this just ties to, like, if I was just gonna sit there and be like, oh my God, nobody looks like me. Oh my God, nobody wants to play with me. And that's because of how I look. And, you know, that's just, you're taking it a little too far. I took it too far, you know? I took it to a level where it's like, it hurts me. It doesn't make me feel like I'm my own best friend. So it's really important here to just like try to become your own best friend. That doesn't mean you don't accept the fact that the world looks like it does, you know? The world is it is a nasty place in many ways, but it's also a beautiful place in many ways. So it's like, accept the fact, don't be delusional, like, oh, the world is a beautiful place. It's only beautiful. Like, it's only beautiful. No, that's not the truth. I'm accepting that it's nasty, but it's also beautiful. And I can focus on the beautiful, but I'm also like standing up for the people who are down bad in this. And that is also something that ties a lot with music. Like playing music is also like, this is stuff, me working on myself, coming to a point where I'm like I'm accepting who I am. Like, this is who I am, you know? I am this guy. I am this person. I don't give a fuck what people think. It is so important that you feel this. It is so important that you're like, I am this person and I'm going to be this person to my fullest potential. Like, I'm going to go out and be this person. I'm going to go out and be like happy to see people. I'm going to spread joy. I'm going to spread love to people. And I want to play with people. I want to make people feel good. And, you know, the music you will create will be so much better when you work on yourself in that sense, you know? And that's just my experience. Like when I'm just outside of my head and just feeling like I'm not inside of my head and just thinking about what other people think of me and who am I and how do I look and why do people don't want to play with me. It's like, if I just focus outward, focusing on other people, focusing on bringing positivity, that's it. There's nothing else you got to do, all right? If you bring that with you when you're going to apply for gigs, when you're going to make an income online or whatever your goal is, if you're going to go play with your friends and you just go out and be positive, don't be in your head. People are so much in their head because they feel like they're like everything is just tied to their playing. Like if they play bad, oh, I'm supposed to feel bad. And I know a lot of people in New York, even like Peter Bernstein told me that. Like he said that like if I don't play good, I don't feel good. And I get it. I get it. But it's also like it's it's a difficult thing because I can relate to that. If I don't play good, I don't feel good because this is also something that is so tied to us, our identity. But it's also something that is just it's just it's not everything, you know? It's not everything. If I don't play good, it's just accepting the fact that, you know what? Life isn't always good. I'm not going to always play good. That is just it. Like just accepting the fact that there will be happiness, accepting the fact that there will be sadness, accept the fact that you will be angry sometimes, accept the fact that sometimes you just don't get the sound you want out of this instrument. Acceptance of that just makes it so much easier to live life and just keep going. Like, okay, that's fine. I sounded shit, but now you know what? I'm gonna go home and practice now. Instead of being like, oh, I should practice because I suck, you're gonna be like, you know what? That wasn't good, but I'm gonna go home and practice because I really want to get better. So it's a perception change. You perceive it differently. You don't perceive this as like anxiety. You perceive it as something you can get better at and create better music with other people. And all this just, you know, it's just a beautiful thing. Thank you for watching. I hope this gave you value in some way. And take care. Comment down below if you have any experiences with mental health or whatever you want to share. And take care. See you.